Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskers. I'm your host, Chop.
Blake. And today we're going to do what we've been talking about for a long time. We're going to do a blind whiskey review. We have some of our highest ranked whiskeys on our show. We're going to talk about each one, open each one, and then we're going to shuffle them up and taste them blindly.
Yep.
They're all mid-shelf, not anything super fancy. Definitely affordable, and for the money, I mean, they're all worth it. What we're doing today is stack ranking them against each other. So if we reference like, oh, this is good or that's bad, they're all good. They are.
Yeah, right.
When we do our normal criteria that we talk about on the show, that is not a preference. That's on a scale of 1 to 5, how sweet do you think it is? Someone may really enjoy sweetness at a level 1. Some may enjoy sweetness at a level 5. Mm-hmm. That's not to say it's better or worse at a 1 or a 5. That's just where we think it is, so that we can review for our viewers. Today, when we pick our favorites, we'll bring all that into account.
Let's talk about what we have overall. So this is basically our top 5 right now, right? So kind of up in the top, we have a race between Woodford, Elijah Craig, and Koval.
Yep. It is worth noting that at least here in Texas, Koval is about $20 more expensive than the rest.
Yeah.
I think I have. I'm gonna stack rank them. I think if I had to stack rank and guess, I would say Woodford, Koval, Elijah Craig, Gentleman Jack, and 9 Banded. I think would be my order.
I think that Koval is probably going to end up being number 1, and then I think it's going to be Elijah Craig, Woodford, Gentleman Jack, 9 Banded. So what I remember about 9 Banded was it was good enough to drink a few times. That's for sure. I've liked it. I remember it being like, all right, this is a good go-to, like a little bit nicer but without breaking the bank kind of whiskey, you know?
Mm-hmm. What I remember is this one had a little more bite, a little bit more crunch.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little less sweet. I prefer that. I enjoy whiskey with a little bit of bite.
I also like that it's, local and
from
Texas themed and all of that. So that's
hold it up for the camera. Let him
there you go. So the way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna take the 9 Banded. We're gonna pour up 2 shots of it. There we go. And then we're gonna set this back up here, and we're gonna pour both these shots into a styrofoam cup. And then we're going to stick this cup right here in front of the 9 Banded. We'll get back to that later. Now, so we don't mix this up, I'm going to pass these off to our cameraman and get a second round of shot glasses. That way there's nothing left from the first one.
All right, let's talk about Koval.
All right, Koval. So I just remember this one being really, really smooth.
I anticipate this one being in the top 1 or 2.
Yeah, I do too. It's got a good glug to it.
All right, so now we're getting into classics, right? We've been drinking whiskey for a long time. I had a lot of different kinds of whiskeys. Historically, this Woodford Reserve is one of our favorite. Giving away bottles of this stuff as presents. I've recommended this bottle to family and friends. Not saying it's the best whiskey I've ever had. I'm just saying for what you pay for it, it's very solid and always at the top of my lists.
Absolutely, yeah. I've put down some bottles of Woodford in my years, and it's just consistently good. It's the classic, like, it's hard to go wrong with it. Like, it's readily available. It's not that expensive, and it's fucking tasty.
It's got a nice bottle. It's got a good pour.
Yeah, it does have a good glug to it also.
Mm-hmm. When we started our Instagram, you can check us out, Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast. When we started our Instagram, we posted pictures of every bottle that we drank on the show, and So I see these pictures, and I'm following these people that are doing whiskey, and this same whiskey just keeps popping up, and it's this Elijah Craig. So since it was so profound in the whiskey world, we decided to give it a try, and yeah, we were very pleasantly surprised. It's delicious. It's a great bottle.
That's the first one we had on the show that really was is this gonna knock Woodford off the pedestal that we had it like at number one, you know? So I do like the bottle too. It's unique. It's not the same. Ooh, that's a little bit. Oh, to be fair, that bottle was the only one out of this group that had been cracked. So that wasn't the first pop. The first pop's always best.
All right, let's talk about Gentleman Jack Classic, right?
Yeah.
It is a good whiskey. I think it's an economical whiskey. I don't think it's that expensive. I think this bottle was $33 or something.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than regular Jack Daniels. It's pretty, you know, it's got the name, right? You say Jack Daniels, everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
For people that have no idea what whiskey is or what whiskeys are good, they say, "Give me a bottle of Jack Daniels," and if they say, "Give me a bottle or give me a shot of Gentleman Jack," that's even loftier, right?
Right.
So this one's just here because it has earned a spot.
Yeah.
It's good.
It consistently falls like right outside of our top three.
Yeah.
Like, it's not at the top for us, but it is like it's pretty much always been in our top five. It's a gatekeeper, really.
For sure. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Got a good glug. So the way that we're gonna do this, we're coming up with the last cup right now. We are going to leave, go off camera, and our cameraman is gonna label.
Shout out Gator.
Yeah. He's gonna label each one of these cups with the letter A through E, and then assign, the bottle to that letter. So then we'll come back out, have all the bottles separated, and just have A to E. We'll pour the 2 shots back into shot glasses, shoot it, and tell you what we think.
All right.
All right.
All right, so we're back.
Yeah.
These cups have been randomized. Notes taken down. I have the letters here. I've not seen them. I guess we should just start at A. Start. Let's just start.
Start.
Yeah, go right to it.
All right.
This is A right here.
All right. You have a number in your head? You know what?
I'm gonna give it a 7
I was gonna say.
in my whiskey scale. I'm gonna say it's a 7.
I was gonna say a 7.
It's about to take 5 shots in a row.
Yeah. No kidding.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Some whiskey and whiskers beverage to cleanse our palate.
Refreshing. My beverage is hot, by the way. Okay.
All right. So round 2. Down the hatch. Huh. Yeah, its sweetness was a 3.5. Crunch being a 2. For me, bite 2. So pretty mild, really sweet for our palate.
Yep.
We typically lean towards not sweet.
I'm gonna say that one was better than the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm not gonna say. I think I'm gonna find a better one in the last 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that one. I'm gonna give that one an 8.
Yeah, same. That's what I have down. Oh, all right. So we're really just gonna go back to back 5 fucking shots, huh?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Huh.
All right, we're drinking C.
See. So how confident are you that you know which one of the first 2 were which?
I don't know. I'd like to think I could nail all 5, but it's not gonna surprise me if I got all 5 completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it surprised me on that first one. I was like, I'm gonna be able to nail all these. Like, I know what fucking Gentleman Jack tastes like. I know what Woodford tastes like. And then took that first shot and was like, I don't know which which fucking whiskey this is. All right, well, round 3.
Round 3
All right.
to see.
I'm fairly confident I know what that is.
Okay. That's my favorite one so far.
You think?
Yeah.
Huh.
For me, I like whiskey that's not super sweet. I like to have a little bit of bite. I like to know I'm drinking, something that's got some kick to it. I really liked that one. That one was my favorite so far. I'm gonna give that one a 9.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm 7, 8, 9 right now.
I think that B went down a little bit better. But if I had to drink a whole bottle, I'm not sure I would want the sweetness of B. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's how I feel too.
So I think I would rather drink a bottle of C than I would of B. All right, so how do you feel about overall?
That was my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'll give that one a 6.
I think I'm gonna put it at a 7 and maybe a, like if we're trying to keep whole numbers, then maybe I bump A down.
Okay.
I think that actually is. Yeah, I think that beats out A, but I don't think it beats out the other 2.
E. Don't forget to cleanse your palate.
Oh yeah. With my refreshing Whiskey and Whiskers podcast duct tape beverage.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Overall, that one is not my favorite. So I'm gonna give that one a 7.
Overall, I'm thinking that's pretty low on my list. I'm gonna go with like a 6.5.
This one's a 7.5 there. We'll do that. So I guess so my list, the way it goes, starting at the bottom, is D. Next I'm gonna go E.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go A.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go B. And my favorite, I'm calling it, is C.
All right. So I think I'm pretty close. I have A, and then E, and then it goes to D, and then B and C. So we're pretty fucking close. Like,
yeah,
we thought pretty similar. I'm kind of excited to see where this goes. So let's do the slow reveal. So I think the idea now is that we're gonna leave again. We're gonna line these bottles up on the table, and they're gonna get covered in brown bags with the letters on them. We're gonna come back out and reveal it one by one.
Awesome.
So see you guys shortly.
We're back. I just want to say I'm really excited about this. I'm super happy that our picks came out pretty close.
Yeah.
We both picked C as the winner.
Yeah. We both have B as second place.
B as second place. From there, it gets a little messy, but as far as like our show goes, I think we'll be able to pick a definitive, like this is our favorite.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot. And I also want to remind everybody that whichever one it lasts for like it. These are all good bottles of whiskey. Every single one of them was worth the price for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We're just picking our favorite this time.
All right, hey, so you had this as Woodford.
I had this one as Woodford, and I had it in 3rd place.
I had this as 9-banded, and I had this in actually last place.
Okay.
You are correct.
Boom.
I had D in my 3rd place slot. I had that as Woodford, so obviously that's gonna be.
I had this one as 9-banded.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had this one actually in my last place spot.
Yep.
Bam.
Then on. So I knew we were swapped on those two. The bottle you said was 9-banded was 9-banded, but I said it was Woodford, and I mixed up Woodford and 9-banded.
That actually speaks volumes for 9-banded.
It really does. Yeah.
All right.
Considering 9-banded is the cheapest bottle that we have on this board,
Yeah.
and was kind of in like
And
just
Woodford
like
is. I mean, we always talk so highly about Woodford. Like,
yeah, and that's insane because I actually had Woodford as my like on the top of the throne until Elijah Craig came along and Koval came along.
So yeah, 9-banded. It just goes to show you that 9-banded does deserve to be on this table.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, E. Let's see. I had this one.
I had this one as Gentleman Jack.
It's Gentleman Jack as well, and I had this one in second to last place.
I had this in second to last place as well. Yep.
Boom, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly, it surprises me that this one beat out Woodford. Or no, did it?
It didn't.
Not on mine. Okay.
Not on yours. It did on mine.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'm right where I thought it was going to be. It's a solid bottle. It's
and again, like we kind of knew it wasn't going to be one or two, but it's a pretty good like gatekeeper of like the top 5. You know.
For sure.
We both put it at number 4, which means that it beat out 9-banded in your case and Woodford in my case.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
So this is our winner right here with C. Second place at B. It's going to be cool to write down these standings on our board in our studio. So without further ado, we're going to reveal numbers 1, our favorite, and 2, our second favorite. We can do them at the same time. You ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Boom! Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So I honestly didn't think that Elijah Craig was going to be my favorite when we started this.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be up there.
Yeah.
But it does surprise me that it's on the top, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Put those over there. I do want to shout out to Koval. That's an excellent whiskey.
Yeah, it is. It really is an incredible whiskey.
It's very smooth. It is
good.
a little bit sweet for my taste. I think that's why the Elijah Craig won out. But worth every penny. And if you're looking for something like kind of like a sipping whiskey, it's a fine choice.
Yeah. I'll even go back to what we were talking about whenever we tasted it. I was kind of on the fence on C about putting it even with B. And I was like, yeah, it's a little sweet. I would rather drink a bottle of a bottle of C than a bottle of B. And that was because this is a little bit sweet for my palate, just like you said. Some people really like that. I lean more towards the, the crunchy man whiskey than the sweet sipping whiskey. And that's probably because we shoot whiskey most of the time.
So I think on our show we had Elijah Craig, and you got to remember we taste this whiskey without a whole lot of context. We don't taste them back to back for sure.
Right.
So we kind of like taste it and then have to remember our favorite whiskeys and kind of try to figure out how to place it. I think we had it placed at third, and I think we just proved that this is a very fine whiskey.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's our favorite in a back-to-back blind taste testing. If you like something with a little bit of bite, this is the way to go. This is the best whiskey for the money.
If you want the smoothest and like easiest to get down, Koval is going to be your best bet. After that, 9-banded and Woodford both really they're both incredible whiskeys.
Yep.
And Gentleman Jack, like we keep calling it a gatekeeper, and it almost feels like putting it down a little bit or something, because it's really good whiskey.
Yeah.
It's absolutely deserves to be on this table. We knew it wouldn't be 1 or 2, but we knew it belonged in the top 5.
For sure.
100%. So yeah, 100%. Elijah Craig.
Where can they find us?
You can find us at everywhere.
Podbean, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube,
iTunes, and any of your favorite podcasting apps. Be sure to check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for social media, and our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, is up and running. You can find links to everything that you need on that website.
And by the way, every single one of these bottles have been on the show.
Yeah.
So go through and compare, see if our ratings held up. Hopefully they did.
Hopefully so.
But yeah, leave a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe.
All right. We got new episodes every Monday. We'll see you next week.
I don't know if we should do this, but fuck it.
Fuck it, let's try. Yeah. All right. I honestly, it kind of surprised me what some of these I thought were, and
So D, what do you think D was?
I thought D was Woodford.
I thought D was 9-banded.
Ooh.
E.
E, I had Gentleman Jack.
I had Gentleman Jack also. That'll be interesting. Let's start with A. Let's work there.
All right.
I put Woodford for A.
I had 9-banded as A.
Okay. B, I had the Koval. That one was
I had
smooth.
Koval. Yeah.
Okay. I think we agree on that. I think
Smooth
we got
and
that one.
Yeah.
And C, I honestly I think it was Elijah Craig.
I think it was Elijah Craig also.
Who did you think was the best? Who do you think this is?
C, I had Elijah Craig.
I think it's Elijah Craig also.
Yeah. I'm almost certain at this point B was just entirely too sweet to be Elijah Craig. Elijah Craig's got it's kind of crunchy, like it's a man whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not a, you know, it's not necessarily a smooth sipper. It's got some nuts to it.